RTS, and here we are today for another video. Today we're going to be talking about the PS5 Pro. And we're going to be asking the question, is it worth it? Should you buy it? And that important question, is it worth the price tag? During the recent announcement, Sony talked about the big three upgrades. The biggest one probably being PSSR, PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. Now, for me, that's probably the big one. AI is such a big thing these days, and anything that the AI can do to take pressure off the GPU and the CPU to produce better graphics, better frame rates, better resolutions, I am all for. Question is, how good would it be? Now, we have seen industry experts such as Digital Foundry do a deep dive analysis, and I love what they do with the stills and the slow motion to really show the difference. I think some real standouts were their shots of F1 2025, which really looked to be amazing, particularly with the ray tracing that was going on, and also Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Big Final Fantasy VII fan myself. So look at the change in image quality on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was staggering. The question is that we're all asking is that image change really going to actually change our experience? My view is a little bit, not massively, but a little bit. And I think that's what it all comes down to with the PS5 Pro is ultimately you are going to be playing the same games from PlayStation. You have that same access to the great first party games. Ghost of Yotei coming next year as an example. Get to see what enhancements there might be on that one with the PS5 Pro. And all the third party titles on PlayStation will also get a boost. I think there's a good list of 50 odd games that are already labelled as PS5 Pro enhanced. But I really think this is a console for the PlayStation enthusiast. I think the average person would maybe notice a subtle difference, but the improvement wouldn't be enough to justify the cost. Whereas for the PlayStation enthusiast who loves PlayStation to bits, buys all their first party games, has the latest HDR TV with VRR and all those funky gadgets on the new TVs. They are going to be the people that really see the benefit of this console. And I think the improvements are good. They are really good. It's just, I think for the average Joe, they probably think they're looking at the same image. And I think it gets harder and harder as we go through console generations. We don't have that leap. Like when we went from PS1 to PS2, it was like, pretty much I know we had 3D graphics on the PlayStation, but it was like it almost felt like we had real 3D. And then the PS3 came out, and then it was the first look at HD. And then the PS4 came up, which was almost like a crystal clear HD. And then you had the Pro, and we got to 4K for the first time. So the image quality is marginal gain. So I think keeping a good image quality whilst increasing performance and frames, I'm all for. And this console will give you that. It will let you play games at the best possible image quality whilst also at the best possible frame rate, which I guess, well, not the best possible because compared to a PC, they can go higher, but for a console, 60 FPS is very good and 60 is buttery smooth. So let's talk about the price tag. So here in the UK, it comes in at £700, I believe, which is a lot of money, particularly when I think dollar equivalent price is something like £900. Or $900, not so. Yes, the dollar equivalent price is $900 for the £700. So I think if the Americans think they're getting a rough deal, we're certainly getting an even bigger rough deal. So yeah, will I be getting one? Undecided. Need to see more. Definitely interested. I am an enthusiast. I love my games at the best possible resolution, looking the best, playing with the smoothest possible, highest frame rate. But I need to see more. And upon launch, which I think is November the 7th, once those guys, as I've already mentioned, people like Digital Foundry get their hands on it and really get to test it, that may tip me in one direction. But for now, I'm holding off. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Are you going to get a PS5 Pro at launch? Have you already achieved one? Did you manage to, like I'm showing on screen, um, did you manage to get one of the 12,000 odd PS5 Pro 30th anniversary editions? Now that would be one I want. Um, and the DualSense Edge and the controller and the Porto look awesome. But hey, we're not made of money, are we? So we've got to prioritize. So which one do you want? Or Do you not want one at all? Let me know. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, Superstar is out.
Yeah!